we were talking about organization.
Mm.
I think organization it's so important when you are an entrepreneur.
Mm.
You have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to think. Do you have some tips, some advices about organization? To be honest with you, I think I have to improve myself about organization.
Mm.
I am very motivated, perseverant, but organization is something that not so easy for me.
Mm.
Do you have some advices to people like me,
Mm-hmm.
who they are entrepreneur, and how do you organize yourself? It would be great.
That's a great question. Well, it depends on what I'm trying to accomplish, right? And I think any organizational system has to be inherently flexible in that sense. This is one of the problems with organization and one of the reasons why people are disorganized, because they get these theoretical solutions to situations, and no particular solution is going to fit every situation. So there's no substitute for the human brain being able to creatively adapt to a different situation. So any organizational system as such must be inherently flexible in that sense. So that's the first thing.
Yeah.
So when you figure out where it is that you're trying to go as a company, right? Because I imagine this is, in relation to companies as organization and not just individuals.
It's
both.
My question is especially for an entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you don't know what you're trying to accomplish as an entrepreneur, you're inherently always going to be disorganized. So in the same way, the first thing that we want to accomplish in Simpleology is like, hey, figure out where it is that you're trying to go, and then we can figure out how to get there. You have to do this as a company as well. So we have, in later modules of what we teach in Simpleology, we have, for example, we organize these in what we call habit bombs, right? We teach a collection of habits and then a number of different ways to cellularize that habit, to make that habit actually internalized in your day-to-day behavior, to make it really stick as a habit, right? And one of the later ones is one that we have for business growth, for example. So in business growth, we organize things into 3 different, theoretical areas of improvement in your business. And if you're making improvements in your business and in anything that's outside of those 3 areas, we say it's not relevant, right?
Yeah.
So it's important to have a simplified set of organizational rules in your life to guide you. Because if you don't have those, you're not going to have a way to evaluate things when things get really crazy. So I'll give you a military metaphor, right? Mike Tyson said this, a very, very similar thing to what a lot of military men say. He says, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face, right?
Yeah.
And then when you get punched in the face, well, what happens? Your habits kick in, okay? And if you have a strategic framework to help you simplify things, and you have a set of habits that guide you when everything's going crazy, which as an entrepreneur is every day, right? Then you can be guided properly.
Okay, so you have to build habits, that's right?
Absolutely.
That helps you to stay organized and how to react, that's right, when things come.
Mm-hmm. That's right.